Hey, you. Yeah, you. Are you bored in quarantine? Because I know I sure I am. I've watched all the movies on Disney Plus and Netflix that I feel like watching, and I'm watching YouTube videos faster than my favourite YouTubers can upload. So, what can I do? Well, everybody is sick of being stuck in quarantine, but it's for the greater good, really, because you're saving lives by staying indoors, so please stay home. First of all, just stay home. But there are many things that you can do in quarantine. So here are top 10 things for you to do in quarantine. So number 1 is you could read a book. Now, I know this might sound generic, but if you just sniff around the house, you must have one book somewhere, and pick it up and give it a read. You'll find it hard, you find it surprising how easily you can get lost in a book. So just try that. But if you don't like reading and you prefer watching, then number 2 could be type a random word into the YouTube bar and watch any suggested videos that come up. You might stumble across some random documentaries that tickle your fancy. Number 3, interact with your family. Play a board game, for example. Sometimes the people you live with can be quite insufferable, but they are the closest people to you at the moment and will be for the foreseeable future. So why don't you all do something together, like play a board game or something like that. Of course, if you live alone, please do not go and visit your family. Perhaps video call them and interact with them that way. Number 4, if you have Netflix, which, let's be honest, most of us either have Netflix or is stealing somebody else's, watch a film in a different genre. Maybe try horror movies if you don't like horror movies, or try comedies if you don't like comedies, or try romantic movies. Who knows? You might end up finding a film that you like and a genre that you like as well. Widen your different varieties. Number 5, try going vegetarian or vegan. Oh! Ew! For a day. It's not as easy as you might think. I tried this a few days back, and I ended up doing it, but, almost. But it can be, it's really good for your health, and it can really give you something to work towards. You have to have a lot of willpower to not eat meat when it's so readily available to you. So try eating vegetarian meat, or try going completely vegan, and see how well you do, and challenge your friends to do it as well. Number 6, learn a new skill like a handstand or a cartwheel or a bridge or backflip or anything like that, to give yourself a party trick that you can do when you eventually go and meet up with all your friends after quarantine. Because we've got more time now, more free time now than you probably ever will for the rest of your life. So you might as well do something productive. You can, yes, just sleep all day, but that's not really being productive, and it doesn't help your brain. Doing different things, exercising your body, also exercises your brain. So perhaps trying that. Number 7 is go for a routinely walk. So pick a certain time every day and go for a walk, get some fresh air. We're having some nice weather here in the UK at the moment. So walk around, breathe in, take in the sights. That might sound weird, but you don't often realise how nice your neighbourhood is, or things in your neighbourhood, and appreciate it until you have a slow walk around and have a look at everything. But make sure to stay 2 meters away from everyone else. Number 8, another thing you could do while you're on that walk or after the walk is draw. Now this might sound weird, and to some of you, like myself, might be bad at drawing. I am not an artist. I tried drawing a frog once, and it ended up looking like a pancake that had been stepped on, but that's besides the point. Look at something, and then just try and capture its image to every detail, and this is, once again, it's exercising your brain, it's helping you, and you'll feel better. You'll feel a sense of accomplishment after drawing something. Your skills will eventually improve. Number 9, you could start a dream journal. Now, if you don't...
He ruined my dream journal! I did not! Mr. Electric, send him to the principal's office and have him expelled!
I don't know what a dream journal is. It's something where you get a book or a piece of paper, and you have a dream when you dream at night, because most of us dream most nights. As soon as you wake up, the first thing you do is write down everything you can remember about your dream. Because what the brain does is it filters out the unnecessary information throughout the day, which is why you always forget what your dream is by the time you've had breakfast. Well, not always, but most of the time. So start a dream journal. The more you do this, the more you'll be able to control your dreams and have what's called a lucid dream in the future, that you can control what happens in your dream. And last but not least, number 10 is exercise. Literally just exercise. You'll feel so much better doing so. Set yourself 2 push-ups one day, and 3 push-ups the next day, and 5 push-ups the next day, and do some sit-ups or do some free weights or whatever it may be. Exercise is good for the mind, for the body, and you will feel better after doing a routine exercise every day. Routine is important for the brain. Your brain likes routine, so keep the routine up. But anyway, thank you all for listening. I hope I've given you some ideas for what to do in quarantine. But if you are still bored and don't feel like doing any of these, you could always watch porn.